I'm Bill Robertson, Cotton Extension Agronomist with the University of Arkansas System, Division of Ag, Cooperative Extension Service, and I'm based in Newport, Arkansas. Look at last year, we had a late crop. We started off late. We had a lot of rain early in the season, so it really delayed our planting time. If you look at our ideal planting window for cotton in Arkansas, it's the first 10 days of May, and we had very little cotton planted in April and in that first part of May. Looking at ag statistics, we were only about half planted when we got to about the May the 15th. So basically half of our cotton crop was planted the last half of May, some into June. But it seems like the last couple of years, that's kind of got to be the norm. And it's a little scary to start off with, but if you look at our planting progress for 20 compared to the year before, or 21 compared to the year before, we really wasn't that much different. Then as this season come on, it was really a strange year. We had winter, we had spring, and then we had winter again. And winter came about that last week in May, and it just got flat cold. And then we finally got spring, and it grew off. But that cold spell at the end of May just really threw the plants for a loop. And that kind of impacted our growth of the plant all the way through the season. But we had some cooler weather through the year. We had a late crop that got a little later as we went on. And for the 21 crop, that's what we saw, and that was different than what we saw for the 20 crop. Now then, when we get to the fall, we had just excellent weather in August and September and even into October. And I really think that's what made our crop, because as we rolled into August, I thought we were really looking at an average crop at best. And then we ended up with an all-time record yield of 1,263 pounds. And most of that, I think, come from the northeast part of the state, the northern part. If you look at yields in the central part of the state, and especially in the southeast part of the state, we got a lot of rain at exactly the wrong time. And when we water our cotton and we get a big rain behind it, that just is really devastating on yields. And so some people had pretty good yields in central and southeast Arkansas, and not much down the road they were really off. I visited with a lot of people that felt like their yields were 200, sometimes maybe even 300 pounds off. And so it was highly variable. But all in all, we broke a record for yield. We had great quality. And so it ended kind of on a high note with prices. Look at what prices did. We busted $1, and it's still over $1. We can book December 22 cotton in the dollar range. And so when we look at that, usually when you have a good year on cotton and a good price, the acres are going to go up. We've been having several meetings with growers that have never planted cotton before in their life. The latest estimates on what we're going to plant this year up. Last year we planted 490,000 acres, and the estimates now from the National Cotton Council are estimating us planting at 555,000. So acres are going to be up. I think our picker capacity, we've got our pickers stretched to the limit, and it's hard to put many more acres on a picker and to be timely with our harvest. And so I think that's our limiting factor. If we had all the picker capacity we wanted, I don't know how many acres we'd plant. But I think 555,000 acres still has us plant cotton on pretty decent cotton ground, on our good cotton ground. And kind of has our picker capacity stretched some, but I really think it's a doable thing.